Like, comment, and subscribe for more content.
Hey, Virgil! The portal opening days are over. Give me the motto.
If you want it, then you'll have to take it. But you already knew that. Devil May Cry.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to my Year of Capcom video series. What is that, you may be asking? So basically, every month this year, I have dedicated a video to a Capcom game that I absolutely love. Or, you know, maybe I just have some thoughts about it, right? And we're in November. There's only 1 month left in the year. What happened? This year flew by. This is insane, right? But the game I want to talk about in November is Devil May Cry 5, right? So that's this month's video. It's DMC 5. I have a lot of thoughts on DMC 5 because I don't know, man. It's a really interesting game, right? Like, very rarely does a game come out and it just gives its fans everything that we want, you know? This game was a home run, right? On top of that, this game came out in a really interesting point in Capcom's like history, right? Ever since Resident Evil 7, Capcom has been making this like slow comeback, right? And Devil May Cry 5 and Resident Evil 2 remake came out, right? Like back to back. And these are like the two like statement piece games, right? Like, hell yeah, Capcom is back, right? And that's why this game is special, right? Among other things. So before I just, you know, gush about this game, because I will, that's what this video is, do me a favor, leave a like, subscribe. I would appreciate that. We're almost at 600 subs. Help your boy out. If you guys like Capcom stuff, if you guys like games in general, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, do that for me. Anyway, guys, let's get into this because I have some thoughts on Devil May Cry 5. The first thing I want to say, don't judge me. I've always liked Devil May Cry, right? I've always liked it. However, I would not say that I was a Devil May Cry fan, right? I played a few of the games, but the one I put the most time into was Devil May Cry 4, right? In high school, I borrowed it from a friend, right? I kind of just jumped into the game. I had a great time, but I would not say I was a Devil May Cry fan, right? Even though I've played like, I don't know, man, 3 of the games. You know what I think it was? My first one was Devil May Cry 2. That game is garbage, right? And I think that... why did I play that one first? Why would I do that? I don't know. But that was my first one, and it kind of turned me off. But Devil May Cry 4, I did put a substantial amount of time into, which is funny because the central character of Devil May Cry 5 is Nero, right? The main protagonist from Devil May Cry 4, right? So it's a character that I already had some history with, right? And Devil May Cry 5 does this interesting thing of making Nero very likable, right? You know, he was always cool, but he was cool in that like middle schooler, like edgy way, right? Devil May Cry 5 makes Nero actually enjoyable as a character, right? They give him a sidekick, right? Nico, my wife. Oh my god, don't get me started on Nico. Ooh. Ooh. What was I talking about? Anyway, they give him this sidekick character, Nico, who is like a weapons expert, and she makes, you know, a robot arm for Nero to use, right? And they bounce off each other really well, right? Also, of course, it wouldn't be a Devil May Cry game without Dante. They bring Dante back, and I love Dante's design in this game. I think this is the best he's ever looked, right? He looks cool, but also kind of like casual at the same time, right? He got the Henley shirt with the buttons open, right? I like his boots as well. And they do a lot of cool, interesting things with Dante, right? Dante's elevated to this, like, you know, he's the hero, you know, and they treat him as such, right? Nero is the main character, but Dante's the hero, right? And I think, you know, another thing, while I'm on this, the story of Devil May Cry 5, super well written. I love it, right? By the time you get to the end, the last couple boss fights, dude, I didn't want anyone talking to me. My girlfriend was asking me what I wanted for dinner. I'm like, I can't do this right now, right? Dude, we gotta climb the quifod thing, whatever, the tree. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. And then the third playable character we get, on top of Nero, on top of Dante, is V. Right, this mystery man, this man of mystery, right? And V, I don't know what could V stand for. Who knows? It could be anything. But V's an interesting character. He's this weird emo guy that speaks in poetry and rhymes and stuff, right? And he's kind of like a beast master, right? He summons demons to help him fight, you know. And you know, he grew on me. I mean, did I dislike him? I don't think I disliked him anyway, but 2 missions in with V, he's already became one of my favorite Devil May Cry characters. I love V, right? And then, spoiler alert, if you've never played Devil May Cry 5, which I highly doubt. If you haven't played Devil May Cry 5, stop this video right now, go play it, right? It's one of my favorite Capcom games ever, right? Spoiler alert, Virgil is in this, right? V is a piece of Virgil, right? And by the end of the game, Virgil's back. He's the final boss. And they treat Virgil so well, right? Like, he's handled very well as a character, right? And you know what? I have some thoughts about Virgil because I've played Marvel vs. Capcom, right? If you're a Marvel player, you hate Virgil, right? That's just the natural order of things, you know? All my friends that have never played Marvel 3, they're like, oh, dude, I love Virgil. What's your deal? Anyway, Virgil's the final boss, but also in the special edition of the game, you play as Virgil, right? And you basically take the final boss and you just tear ass through the game, right? Super fun. Other games should have modes like this, right? I would buy them in a heartbeat.
5 hours later.
Hey guys, it's me editing this video from the future. So I actually just cut out an 8-minute rant about Virgil. I didn't know I had that many strong feelings about him. But clearly, it's a love-hate relationship with this character, right? So, now that that's done, I got that out of my system. I just want to say that, you know, it's fun when you play a game, you know, and it's clear that the devs, they actually care about the thing that they're making, right? They actually enjoyed and had fun making this, you know? And it's infectious, you know? It's one of the things that made me want to start this whole Year of Capcom video series thing, right? Because for the past, like, 3 to 4 years, it feels like every game that Capcom makes, they actually enjoy the thing that they're making, right? They love this thing that they're making, right? And I absolutely, dude, I admire that, right? Anyway, guys, before this video becomes too long-winded, right? I got my thoughts out there, right? I love Devil May Cry 5. I played it twice this year already. I think I want to get in one more playthrough before the year ends. What do you guys think? Have you guys played Devil May Cry 5? What are your thoughts on it? Who's your favorite character? I'm genuinely curious. I think Dante might be mine. Dude, Dante is just so cool, right? The older I get, the more I love, like, Devil May Cry 5 Dante specifically. I love how just done with everything he is, you know? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, guys, next month is the finale of my Year of Capcom video series, right? It's going to be something spectacular. I've already started to work on it, so stick around if you guys are interested in that. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!